Hi, we're standing at the corner of 6th and Main, and behind me is the Gwynne building. The Gwynne building is named for Alice Claypool Gwynne. She was a Cincinnati socialite, and she married Cornelius Vanderbilt II. Cornelius Vanderbilt came from a very wealthy family. They owned the New York Central Railroads. At the time of his death, at age 55, he was worth $2.2 billion in today's money. So you may have been to some of the other Vanderbilt estates, maybe the Biltmore or the Breakers. In fact, the Vanderbilts owned the largest private residence in New York. It had 145 rooms. So being members of the Gilded Age, their life was meant to impress. Now, why do we have the Gwynne building in Cincinnati? Well, Alice had a famous architect cousin named Ernest Flagg. And for whatever reason, she wanted a building built on this corner. But she had to buy the lot from two other businessmen, namely James Gamble and William Procter of Procter and Gamble. So she bought the building and built the lot, tore down their building, and in 1914 built the Gwynne building. The Gwynne building has really cool architectural features. You'll see on the balconies, the railings have a very defined V for her married name, Vanderbilt. And then they alternate with the scrolly G for Gwynne. You'll also notice towards the top of this 13-story building is heads of oxen that jut out. No one knows for sure why the oxen are there. I do know that the Vanderbilts owned the Union Central Stockyards in Chicago, so it could be a nod to the stockyards. It also could be a nod to the bull market, you know, the rushing stock market when commodity. Nevertheless, this building is on the National Historic Registry. It was placed there in 1979. It was actually sold last year in October for $5.6 million, and it's going to be turned into a boutique hotel. Few other things about Alice. She is great. She's grandmother to Gloria Vanderbilt, the fashion designer, and she's great-grandmother to Anderson Cooper, the news anchor. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.